Hey gang, Gameface here, and it's time for Planet Coaster. It's time. I did some stuff last night. I did this last night. This is now a thing. I did all this again, because of course, you know, Planet Coaster crashed, and that's where I left everything. So these things are done. I still need to like add some lighting to this, but yesterday when I tried to add lighting, hey Snodge, Mathios, Jet, yeah, so last night when I tried to add lighting to this, it did funny things and it didn't light anything up when it got close to it, so I'm gonna try that again. That's when I just said, no, I'm done. I'm giving up. I didn't really give up, I just figured I'd do. No, still no light. Lights, so it reaches a certain point. Below this, it doesn't add any light. And at certain points in here, it adds light there. What is going on? Hey, Laurendale. Okay, so that is weird. Now, if I'm editing the building, is it the same? Yeah, it is. It's like one spot here where it works. Oh. And another spot over here. That is just so bizarre. Oh, it works in the corner. And it doesn't work there. How am I gonna light this up? Okay. Okay, that could be a thing. I could do that. Or can I? Like, nope. No, only one of those lights works. I got some other funky thing over here where one of the lights doesn't go off during the day. Just one of them. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to light that up after. The other thing we're gonna have to figure out is what kind of stores. What are we putting in this whole thing? But yeah, we could try that. Very easily try that. No, they're on. Yeah, so now they're doing what I want. Which is not good. Huh. What do I do? I don't know. I say to hell with it. I go do something else. What else do I need to do? Basically, I'm trying to get ready for to build a coaster tomorrow. I don't know. I just don't know. All I know is it's a launch coaster, and I don't know. I don't know if this is in the way. This might be in the way. What would happen if I put this over here instead? Yeah, the problem is, like, I would believe this would be shade, but I guess it's not. It's like... But... Like, I'm pretty sure all the lighting here is on. And all the lighting here. I don't know. Game's weird. Sometimes. Oh well. See, I'm also thinking that maybe this would be better up here. Not like right there or anything, but up here. We clear that out, and we've got the whole area down here for a coaster. But I also wanted things for the coaster to go around, so like the building, it was one part. What else? Let's get some perspective here. Perspective. Yes, I think that's it. Yeah. Let's see what we got. How big? Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. I'm baffled as to what it's doing, really, because underneath all this is solid ground. So does it like is like this, like, you know what I mean? Where in here, this is the same idea. We're under solid ground. So if I put a light down, what's gonna happen? Lights on until right about there. So basically what that's telling me, whoa, is this isn't coming up. Like, yeah, I don't know what it's telling me. I have no idea what it's telling me. Seems completely ridiculous. Like, it's on now, and as soon as I bring it into the shade, it shuts off. Yeah, I don't know. Building parts don't block light. No, yeah, they don't. But the solid ground does. The solid ground blocks light, and there's solid ground underneath all this. Oh. Something's popping up. The building's popping up through the solid ground. Maybe that's why. But that's all solid ground. I can make sure it's solid. But maybe it is because the building's popping up through. You know, really, that... whoops. We're doing... Why isn't it coming up? Come on. Come on, game. Menu, please. Okay. So it did have something to do with the building being pushed through. Well, yeah, but now that's no good. That can't work. That's not a thing that can happen. So now I gotta take that down. And that's not the way to do it. And now it's not going to work. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's a cat around here somewhere. I'm just trying to put lights in. It's dark. And I'm afraid, and I need lights. That's what I'm trying to do. So it's the sci-fi area of my park. This is the rest of the park. The western area. It's a theme park. And I'm trying to amuse myself with lights. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is all I want. Okay, I need that blue glow. I need that blue glow. Give me that blue glow. Hey, Ida. Hey, Mindswept. Thanks, Jay. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Okay, so, lights. I got lights. Come on. Hey, Kevin. Blue below. Blue below. Yes, that blue glow. Blue glow. Oh, see, that's the first one's not right. I want it to look like it's like burning your eyes. I don't know. There we go. Like that. And then we just have normal lights everywhere else. Probably best. Or what a good place for lights to be. I don't know. Okay, fine. I'll put those up first. Insist. Can't see. There's not enough light. Ooh, they're different distances apart. That's what's going on. This whole thing is screwed up. There's only one solution. Different lights that hide that fact. I'm not fixing it. You know, it's all about compromise. What will work in the amount of time that you have. And there we go. Little bit of light. Because, you know, couldn't even see it under there. Hello. Hey, Fantastic Gaming. Directional controls for passing. Better control when placing them. Yeah. When I need to, I switch over to it. Yes. Thanks, Jay, but I've spent 380 some hours in here. I have the shortcut keys. I'm quite familiar with at that point, but at this point. But thanks anyway. Not much. We're just getting ready for tomorrow's coaster build. I'm thinking this whole area here, but I'm not really sure yet. Well, I'm in building edit mode here. One thing I'm realizing though, that for some reason, even with my video settings where they are, it's starting to take out scenery at a certain point. This, of course, is just my fault because I haven't fixed the terrain properly. Underneath that, I should probably fix that. Yeah, I know, Jay. I just thought I'd save you some time. Where's Ben? I'm not sure where Ben is. You know, I'm gonna have to take up that that path. Get this to work properly. That's something you hear every day? Is it? Yesterday I was saying yesterday I was actually saying Thursday's coaster build. So, yeah. I don't know. Okay. So I'm guessing I'm just going to continue building what we lost yesterday when everything crashed. I did save. I did fix most of it. Hey, Pavel. I did fix most of it. Welcome to the stream. But I didn't get any back to here, and I'm going to just quickly put that back together right now. Because it was pretty easy. It was pretty straightforward. It shouldn't be too hard. Whoops. Okay, let's get this absolutely perfectly, totally straight. Whoops. If you have a mouse that has, like, DPI adjustments, put it to good use. What am I doing here? What am I trying to do here? I'm not doing. I don't want that. Don't do that game. I just want angle snap off. Yeah. Deep Planet Coaster can't use 99% of my CPU though. There's so much other stuff going on. Okay, so yeah, if you have DPI settings on your mouse, you can just like totally get like accurate movements and get everything perfectly straight. Whoops. That straight? That looks straight, doesn't it? Whoop. And that's 3 of them. How have I done that? Wanted one. Okay, fine. Yes, I know. It is straight, right? It's not. Well, we're gonna find out. Edit. Game, you need to be faster. I'm like 6 key sequences ahead of you. It's not straight. It's crooked. Thought I saw some variation there. Hey, Joe, nonsense. Can I make a big castle? A big castle? I have a castle. Should we go see if it's big enough? I don't know. I have a castle and I have a palace. Yeah, the update is good, but you're absolutely right. So castle? You want the big castle? This is the big castle. It's kind of cartoony, but this is the big castle. And then there's a big palace. This is a little more refined than this. This area is just not really finished. It's sort of a blank slate with a castle in the middle of it. Can I show how to make a generic coaster station? We want this to turn into like a lesson? Who wants to know how to make a generic coaster station? I can do it. It's not going to have a coaster with it, but it'll have the station. Yes. Yeah, you're the one who asked. I'm asking everybody else, Jay. What is generic? It's not this. It's not really this either. It's probably more like I know, it's more like this. Like that. Generic. That's what you mean? No, yeah, no. I don't do that. I actually find coaster stations very difficult to, well, I guess now that they have that you can interfere with stuff, you can, yeah, it's not as big of a deal. Yeah, see a building that's not yet decorated. So what are you going to build it out of? Are you going to build it out of stone? Well, that sort of already has made it not generic, and it's going to go into it's going to have to go into a certain. So even the materials you build it out of are already somewhat themed. Like you can't build you build it out of wood. Yeah, it can be modern, it can be Western, but it couldn't be gingerbread. It couldn't be a castle thing. So building a generic one is kind of difficult. I actually think you're going to get better results when you build custom stuff. A plain one I can do. But like even like you say, Joef no nonsense. Like I even have like ideas that just don't pan out. Like the Greek architecture look here. It just didn't really do what I wanted in the long run. But you know, so not all builds go like the way you want. Like something like this went exactly the way I wanted. So, but I'm gonna get back to building because you know, we need this place to put this coaster in. There's a coaster going here, and there needs to be paths coming in and all that stuff. Hey Tim, glad you can make it. Sorry, it's probably quite late where you are, isn't it? Weekend's coming. That way there'll be like early streams and late streams, and there'll be streams all over the place. And by that I don't mean like this stream here, I mean like live streams. Okay, how did I do this before? When Planet Coaster so graciously crashed on me. There was some sci-fi thing in scenery, wasn't there? Yep. What was it? What was it? What was it? Was it this? Oh, it's only 6:30. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, so I need to put this... I don't know. We'll get it lined up somehow. We'll do this. Is that what we're gonna do? I shouldn't have done that. I should have changed the colors first before I put it down. No. I think it should be that way. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making it up as I go. See, I'm finding the thing with sci-fi is it's very to, vehicle repos. Do I know how to build an arch across a big place? Like the old bridges in the old days. Like a trestle bridge, like wooden, like made out of chunks of wood to build the arch. Is that what you mean? Yeah, they really need to add some parts that you can build custom supports out of. The only place you can do it is with a wooden coaster right now. And who wants to sit around and build all this crap by hand? But you could. I don't know if all these beams would be there though. Hey, one bed welder. Yeah. So I'm not sure. They really should add some stuff to build custom supports out of, though. Then I might do it, because there's no way I'm doing it the way they have it right now. Those things anything that looks like it'd be a good custom support looks like it would go in on a grid. Stone. Like, okay, so I'm guessing you're not talking something like this. Or like the larger version. I don't know, like... Yeah, oh God, there's so much I need to do. It just... Oh my... It just goes on and on and on. Now, like... Oh, gee. What do I need to do here? All this needs supports underneath it. Oh, I don't even want to look at it. I'm gonna go over here. I'm hiding in a corner today and trying to avoid the rest of the park. Oh yes, I've spent like where you could like some of the park's not is very undetailed. Undetailed? Is that a word? Like this does not have a lot of detail. It's kind of plain. But then then it comes to certain parts and it's like, yeah, I spent way too much time building all this, doing all this stuff around the outside edge of this waterway. Way too much time. Of course, I spent like 30 hours building a palace just because fireworks were coming out. So, you know. So it goes. Okay. Let's do something constructive other than, you know, this. So, you're wondering about, like, supports underneath this type of thing. Like, changing this into something like this. That's what you want to know. Oh yeah, I'm really happy with the quantum singularity ride. I'm very happy. Okay, so maybe I can do something with this. I guess that can stay there. Where am I here? Buildings. So we want a building, and I want stone. I'm gonna use the same stone as this. We're just all over the place today, aren't I? So I want, what is it? It's not limestone. It's rough stone. Sandstone? It's sandstone? Are you You're not sandstone. Rough brick. Okay, that wrong. I can spell, I just can't type. Which is weird because I sit in front of a computer all day. Every day. All the time. Have I been to Disneyland? Yes, I have. Have I gone on a ride on Disneyland? No, I haven't. I'm from Canada, by the way. Okay, so. Oh. So, we're gonna use rough stone. The first thing I do when I'm doing this is the slopes on the thing here. That's not that building. I don't want to be doing that building. I want to be doing my own building. Rough stone. 2 meter. And wow, that was lucky. What's it doing? So this is always where I start. Whoops. Sometimes I screw it up. Many times I screw it up. I just screwed it up. Okay. Now, it's gonna be screwed up anyway. Because this is the wrong length. That's easy to fix. And just take the whole building and move it. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, when it comes to like, you know, like writing in like C# would be my native language. I don't even have to think about it. Okay, so in this case, we're gonna have to go start the arch from here because of the shape of this. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we have to. And the arch is gonna go to here. And there's no need to have an arch here. For this, we're only gonna build well, we'll see what we can build. There's gonna be a certain point where this is gonna have to like be 3 different pieces. So this is gonna become complicated. Ever played a Roller Coaster Tycoon game? No, I have not. I'm sorry. I've never played them. It seems a lot of people in the comments have, though. Hey, Remco. Welcome to the stream. Benjamin. Good to see ya. Oh, it would be so nice to live near a park. I guess I live near a park. It's just a park with trees. Not roller coasters. Just trees. It's a nice park. Don't get me wrong. I have no problem with the park. Okay, so the game does not want to supply me with the right parts and pieces to build what I want to build. Okay, so how are we going to handle this? There is no way to fill this in. There is no way. How do we do this? Why did they make the parts for some arches and not for others? I don't know what to do. Okay, so problem. Okay, problem is that this edge is visible and we don't want to see that this ends and this ends. Okay, I might have a solution for that problem. The other thing is it's crooked. Let's fix the crooked first. Let's fix the crooked. I don't know if that fixed the crooked. I might have made it more crooked. It might not have been crooked down here. And now it is. I don't know. But let's see what happens when we push this in a bit. We can't see the top edge. Push it up a bit. That'll work, unless you're like walking underneath the bridge, and even then it sort of works. A bit. Okay, so that's what we'd have to do. Of course, that leaves a lot of, you know, other problems. Just like crappy materials, you know? I'm surprised we're actually able to build the things we build in this game. Sometimes. Because, really, none of the pieces match. Yeah, what we can do here is probably go with, like, there's ways around this. It's just I figure, no, actually there's really not, now that I think about it. The width is wrong. Oh, we'll see. Do something like this. Yeah, doesn't have the same stone pattern. These are too thick. What we could do is something like this. No, I want that. And stick a rock there. That's one solution. No, that's not. I don't even think that thing is colorable. It's 3 different colors of stone, and then this you can't change the color of. That's what this game is about, solving problems, right? What is it? Yeah, it's about solving problems. Problem solved. Come on. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so we can't really build... We can't really do that on all sides. We can, however, do it on this side and that side. And that'll be good enough for this part of the bridge. There's a little bit of a curve in this thing. That's fine. I'm gonna hide it all behind the blue trim. That we couldn't change the trim. Let's change the trim. Oh no. Oh no. Let's fix that. You know, that's fine. As long as the trim matches. But there we go. But we've now got the same problem here. So we're going to go with Mindswep's idea. On this corner. It's going to have to be a hell of a lot smoother than that, though. I shouldn't have gone at 2 meters. Probably gone at about 4. See, I have problems building Western buildings for some reason. Like, you know, when it comes to my buildings in here, I've got this, I don't know what you'd call it, town hall with clock tower, and I'm not so, you know, not very attached to it. I can't remember if I built this or not. I might have built this. I'd have to check. I built this back in the day. Like these things were 200 hours ago. I was just thinking, hey, wow, I can build stuff in Planet Coaster at that point. And then I started to figure out the whole multi-building thing. To use multiple buildings in order to like do different things. So yeah, gingerbread houses, they're fun to build. Siberia theme park. Yes. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. I've had another idea for my park, my next park, which would be an impact crater. Going into the desert landscape and basically building an impact crater with a park in it. Maybe a Western themed park, maybe. The one thing I did find when I was building buildings, I should probably finish this thing off and put it in the workshop. Was that if I had a picture, like basically when I built this, I went and looked up Western Railroad Station or Western Train Station or something like that, and I got a picture that was very similar to this, so I just built what I saw in the picture. That was what I do. That is what I do. I still do that. I find it's a lot easier that way. It's only recently I started doing more detailed work like this. Let's fix this path. I like these for stairs. Maybe this. Oh, we want railings. Of course, we could put our own railings on. Like, we could. The game allows that. Obstructed. Okay. Obstructed. Okay, so now we just need to build. Same thing here. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna change the color of this. Can I show singularity? Okay. So this is singularity. This is quantum singularity. Most of it was built during the live stream, but I added this ring of things to block changes I was to block out the changes I was gonna have to make to get the doors open. And I still haven't quite figured that all out. But I'm working on it. But yes, there's the dome and the final product. And I'm quite happy with it. It's got lasers now. The F? I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna Google it. The stars? There's in scenery. World of Wonders. I don't know. Looks pretty cool from what I can see. So the stars are in here. Whoa. Star panel 1 and star panel 2 are just 4x4 star panels. And I just built like 15-degree arc and then found it was too small, so I made it taller and then I made it wider, and that's what it ended up looking like. Okay, catch you later, Tim. Have a good day at work. Or night at work. Okay, so we are bridge building. Believe it or not. We've got a plan. We know what we're doing. I'm not just messing around here. Actually, I don't mind the color of that. The colors I picked there. I think I'm going to change this one to the same color. It would only make sense, right? Okay. Now, how can we speed this process up? I think if I were to just duplicate this, we can move it into place here and just delete what we don't need. I was hoping I would have had it on. Okay, see you in a bit, Benjamin. So can somebody explain to me what's going on with why I've got so many people from the Netherlands watching? Why is that a thing? I'd just like to understand what's going on. Is it part of like yeah, I just don't get it. I don't mind. I'm glad to have you all here, but the Netherlands loves Gameface. Oh, so when Gameface plays Horizon Zero Dawn and finishes that, the Netherlands is going to be here? See, Gameface knows better. I'm glad everybody's here, though. I'm not... Don't get me wrong at all. Like... Yeah, but it must be. Like... It's not... No, my largest audience is definitely American. There's no doubt about that. Because I stream... At the time I stream, it's during the week. It's 6 o'clock. You know... The American audience has more access. Can I have that piece, please? I'd like to choose this piece. I choose you. Choose you? I choose you, and now you're gone. Ooh. What have I done? Yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, actually, you know what? It's funny. I haven't searched myself in YouTube for the longest time because it was just the results were too bad. It's like, oh my god, why am I way down there? But I searched myself in YouTube the other day, and I was on the second page. It was amazing. I've got to the second page when I type my name into YouTube. I'm on their webpage right now. It's all talking about Symbolica, Palace of Fantasy. Really? I'm on the bottom of the first page now. I'm moving on up. I guess it depends what country you're in. So, yeah. Gameface. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm live now too. That's probably why. There's the two other game faces, and one of them's not even a game face. Of course, you know, like how did this happen? Why did I not do my research? Okay, that worked. There's two more buildings. We're gonna fill this. Do the same thing here, fill this in. And then finally, we're going to try to figure out how to do this last little bit, which is going to be the most difficult part, I believe. But we'll do it. We always do it. It's not my first bridge building party. Okay. Catch you later, Ben. Yeah. I guess the live streaming has made a bit of a difference to my channel. I'd say. So is the Planet Coaster, though. Okay, so this is sort of good. This is an inside corner. And this is an inside corner. This one already has a tree shoved in it. But we're not going to cover this in tree. One, I'm going to have to finish this building. Yeah, I'm guessing that's a lot of what happened. Because people just saw my previous ones. Yeah, see, I would search right now and look, but I'm afraid that some type of copyrighted music or something would play, and it would cause me problems. That's always a worry when I'm live streaming. Okay. Fine, I will... No. Delete it. Okay. So if you ever want to get the right color, just pick up a piece, put it down, and then delete it. Is that well enough hidden? Didn't I like put a tree in front of it? Wait, what happened? Tree? You moved, didn't you? I probably pressed undo it at an inopportune time. Guess you're not even a tree. Giving you a lot of credit calling you a tree. Now I'm talking to a plant. Not even a real plant. A fake plant in Planet Coaster. How can you tell I'm slowly losing my mind from playing this game? There's so much. I must have been in it for like 6 hours yesterday. Maybe. Okay, I don't know why you hate me. I don't hate anybody. I'm like, game is fake? I don't know. My trip, being as I'm in Canada, I'm going to Canada's Wonderland next year. That's gonna be my little coaster trip. So we need to figure out how to fill the hole here. Now we can't fill it with these because of course they would stick through the stairs and just make everything ugly. So we need to figure out how to fill a hole. It's too bad they don't have like 2 foot wide. But let's see what we got here. I don't think any of this is going to fit. Obviously, this isn't going to help. Columns are rough concrete. They would fill the hole just fine, but I don't know if that's the look we're going for. Let's put them in. You may actually have something now that I've actually seen it. It looks an awful lot like the surface. Okay, so we're just going to bring it right underneath there. Not going through it, just touching it. Hello? No. Okay, there was like 4 of them for some reason. Okay, so that is another building. What are we doing here? Hello? Okay, you know what? You're just in the way. Yeah, this looks very similar to the surface of the bridge, so it works out quite well. Thanks for the suggestion. Game. The only problem with it, of course, is you do have to make it into a building. And each of these corners are 4 buildings. My hate against... Oh, Mindswept, you probably don't know. I'm already there. Crazy. Don't mind if I do. Sorry. I am just, we're doing some bridge building. The fine art of Planet Coaster bridge building. Especially, we're on a weird bridge here. So we're trying to just figure out all the little intricacies of and complications of giving people things to walk over. I know I'm making it sound like much more important than it is. It's not an important thing that we do. It's just a thing that we do. It's not really. It's not even that. Okay, so that seems to be that. I don't know what people think about that. And I don't really care. No, I'm just kidding. I guess I could fill in this, but I see no reason to. I could cover it. Maybe I should cover it. Hey, Benjamin. Oh, why do I click building? Gotta click edit. I gotta stop clicking building. I'll do that forever. Obviously, if I'm doing it 300 plus hours into the game, I'm gonna be doing it for the rest of my life. I should just admit I've lost that battle. Okay, so we sealed up the insides. Aspen! Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. There's 1, 2, 3 more to go. Maybe we won't do them all right now. Maybe that's the best bet, is not to do them right now. Otherwise, it'll be like definitely a sanity reducing experience. So, let's put the damn tree back. Come here, tree. There you go. Are you happy now? Okay, so I hope that was helpful to somebody. Again with the trees. I love trees. I love trees a lot. There's a lot of trees. It's very green here. I have to admit, in the future we chop down all the trees. All the trees will be gone in the future. But that's not my problem. Actually, let's remedy that right now. So there's actually a plan for this. This is not going to be a treeless world. I have an idea. I have an idea. And it will work. Train go around the park? Or is it a shuttle shift? I'm not sure what a shuttle shift is, but yes, it goes around the park. This train? There's 2 trains. There's the Iron Horse. And the Iron Horse goes around here, up over here, through to the other station here, and then up through the back here, through here, under this, over this bridge. This is the first bridge we built. Yay! Way to go, first bridge. Under the 4th bridge we built. I need another bridge here. There's a lot of bridge building. It's got to go on. And right now it just swings out here because it needs to go home. And for some reason, home is a very difficult place to get to, so it goes through a tunnel. And then comes up to the entrance, park entrance / station. Chat's busy today. Yes, yes, there's some people here. I'm losing. I did say hey, Reese Cup, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. Okay, yeah, I don't want to lose track of people. But it's getting to the point where it's getting more difficult, I'll tell you. So the other train is a little bit simpler. It goes this way. And it goes over this track. Up through gingerbread land. And down over the river. I need to build trestle bridges underneath all this. And it pops up over this. And then it goes into the tunnel, which I've wrecked over and over and over again. All this is like brick lined. There's even coaster things popping down in it now. It needs some major overhauling. This has been here for a long time and I've just trashed it. And then we get to the western station and we just come right back around. So that's my 2 trains right now. There's also going to be a monorail in here once in here is done. Doesn't seem like a safe train. This one here. Yeah, I like I said, this definitely needs to be fixed. It was so much better earlier, but it's been neglected and left in the past, unfinished and unloved. It's a sad little thing. I don't know. Actually, I tell you the truth, I think I probably wrecked it yesterday when I did all this. Or was that the day before? God, it's all just turning into one big blur at this point. So, bridge building. See, that's another thing I'd like to do is like properly do stuff like this. Because right now, this is just a horrible idea. Like, this should be, like, you can't hold a train up with sticks. You need a lot of sticks. In order to hold the train up. And this is, they're just holding them up to telephone poles. Like, spaced out by 4 meters. You want me to ride this? This one here? No. Whoops. You would like me to ride the Broke Miner? It's actually not the Broke Miner, it's the Red Rock Mine Runner. But I kept on braking. Okay. We will figure out how to do that in a moment. Okay, there we go. It's in the station. There's nobody in the park right now. Yes, some people get mad when it's called an RMC. Rocky Mountain Coaster, I believe. Construction. I think what Mineswept is referring to is that the way I've built it is not the way they would have built a coaster. Not what it's built of. I believe. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know that much about coasters. I know what makes them fun. I believe. I think. Yeah, but, okay, so, we're talking Planet Coaster here, and we're not going for smooth, we're going for a number. We have a destination to get to. So the problem being is, if you want smooth, that's gonna go down. It's just gonna drop. So there's places in here, like that I've added little wiggles in. You know, like, throwing the coaster up on its edge here and down, and it's because, and this little bump here and the drop, and it's because otherwise the excitement's not there. and it really, really affects this. That's the problem I have with it. Yeah, so it's the materials that RMC uses, but it's not the coaster that RMC would have built. This, again, same idea. I believe this would be the materials. It's a hybrid wood steel coaster. I don't know if it's the right track though. Is that the right track? I don't know if that's the right track. I don't know. But this one's a lot smoother. And it's got a much lower score. When I was a little kid, we were my favorite coaster that I've ridden. It was a really old. It was a wooden coaster that had been there forever. It was in Wales, in the UK, and you know, I have been on a roller coaster, but I was, you know, that was like, I was too young. I was never on anything like this. Never. Thanks for the sub. Hey Ethan, welcome back. So yeah, I don't know about this. I find it's a good ride. It's smoother, but there's a corner or two that needs some banking. Yeah, it is faster. It's definitely faster. But those are my two hybrids. You wouldn't ride that? I don't know. That's definitely the one that I would ride. Probably because of the way it looks. I just love the way it looks, you know. It's got that classic old style coaster look to it, sort of, but yet it's fast, tight. Yeah, I don't know. So the coaster that let me see if I could find this. If I could find a picture. If it's still there, maybe. No. Okay. There we go. It's in, where is it here? Barry Island Pleasure Park. I know that sounds dirty, but it's not. And I doubt there's a roller coaster there anymore. But there used to be an old wooden coaster. But we used to go there when we'd visit relatives in the UK when we were kids. When our parents took us to the UK. We used to go to that beach. And I'm just looking for a picture of it. Roller coaster. I have no idea. I can't see any. I can't find any. But yeah, it was an old wooden coaster. Yeah, I know. Pleasure Park. Like, what a name, eh? Can you point me to the brothel? No. That's like that's the people you expect to get in a pleasure park. That's a James Bond movie, don't you know? Okay, so we also have all this stuff, and I still, for the life of me, cannot figure out how I am to build bridges here. Like this was okay. I built this little platform to hold a bit of it. But I don't know, this just seems awkward and difficult. Maybe I should take something and build a platform out here for these stairs to come down to. Instead of this monstrosity that I built right here. This was just to get people back up and down. See, this is what I talk about having a plan. I had a plan for this. We came in here, it took us a while, but we built these arches, we got everything in place, and everything's good. Excuse me. But I have no plan, and anytime I come up with a plan, it seems to fail. So, let's take it down. Let's take it all down. And see if we can come up with a better plan. I'm thinking this is the way to do it. I'm going to cut this overhang off this thing, though. The reason we put that there is we were going to have a ride up there. A flat ride, but we decided that would be a bad idea. So before I cut that off, though, I'm going to, you know, something like this. We want it at that level? I guess so, eh? Need to build a bridge over to the other side. Make sure it's all at the same level. We might have to make an adjustment or two. Ferris wheel on the side of a cliff. Or even better, something like this. That went right out over the cliff. Huh? That would be cool. But yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this is the second level, basically. I need to somehow get the staircase down to here before we can try to bring it up there. So let's get rid of this thing now. And then we can cut all this off too. Might be easier to do with something a little more. Ooh. Why is it affecting stuff way over there? Ooh. I didn't think I was gonna have to redo that much of it. Okay, whatever. So how do we get stairs down here? Whoops. That I should not have done. I guess we could try coming down, around, and back out, and then come over here, just like we came over it there. We'd have enough room to do that. Okay, let's try that. Problem though is this is already on an angle, eh? You know what I'm gonna actually have to do, I think, is I'm gonna have to come down here, back around, and then down here. We want 4-meter path. Or do we want 6? No, come on, game. Can you seriously think that's a thing that anybody would possibly ever want to do? Okay. This is not going the way I wanted it to. At all. Let's delete all of this. Look what we've got ourselves into. This is not what was planned. So much for having a plan, eh? Okay, so I need your height from over here, over here. What's wrong with how it was? Well, I couldn't figure out how to build supports underneath the... Me. I was what was wrong with how it was. I didn't like it. It was wearing on my sanity. Okay, so that must be 5-meter path. Okay, so that's not at all what we want. Okay, I'm getting it here. I know what has to happen. I know what's going on here. I've got it all figured out. I'm lying. I still have no idea what I'm doing. I can't get this thing straight. Okay, stop the 90-degree thing. Just give me 90 degrees. Is that the right 90 degrees, game? Now do the 90-degree thing? No, that's not the right 90 degrees. It might be. Okay. Oh. What's going on? I'm missing stuff in the... Okay, whatever. I'm going to go to the building mode. I am just gonna ignore the chat for a minute and build. Because the chat doesn't seem to be directed towards me right now. Oh, thanks, Remco. Is that like totally like the wrong angle? Like what's happened here? It's like, okay, so I want to make sure that I stay at ground level, and immediately I've already screwed that up. Unless this ground level is different than that ground level. probably is. That's probably what's going on here. Curb. Railing unelevated. Can you not? Okay, don't. Oh, curve slopes. No, let's. What are we doing here? See, game. You know, all I want is to transition straight off there. In real life, that would not be a problem. But you're like, no, I want to follow the contours of the world. Let me follow the contours of the world. I am... I am more important than you. I am Planet Coaster Path. Okay, fine. Want to drive me insane? There you go, Planet Coaster Path. Thought you were smart, eh? Okay, so now what we're gonna do is this, I think. Whoa. No, 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 no. Back, back. Oh no, it's too high. And again, it just like, I'm gonna follow the contours of the world. Why is nature my villain? I thought I built a very nature-loving park. I got all the trees. I noticed there's not a fish to be seen anywhere. I think water like this should have fish in it. You should, if you go like this, you'll see fish swimming in here. I think we should be able to have fish. What? Wow. I found sunken treasure. But there's no fish. There's no fish. There's a volcano. Maybe that killed all the fish. Maybe the water's acidic. And that's what's going on. Probably the volcano. Sorry, just went on a little wander through the park. Hey, Matt. No, trees like me. I plant trees all over the game. Every tree you see here, I planted. I have plans for you. Get out of my way. Okay, come on. Really? Don't. Why such a weird path? Let me build the strangest shaped path you've ever seen in your life. Really? This is what you're gonna do to me. You back off. Yay! But you know what? You know what? It only put railing on this little one piece here. And I didn't even change that piece. And that's the only piece it put railing on. I bet you I checked railing on ground path, not railing on floaty in the sky path. But that's not ground path either. Oh, I didn't check it at all. I'm guessing, you know, if I don't want a lawsuit on my hands, I should probably put railing all the way down this thing. Would everybody agree that railing belongs down here? I know I was planning on building something down here. Not railing. Like, building something like... some monstrosity like that. What happened with the path here? Why wiggle path? Why do you do things weird? Like, really? What's wrong with you? Why? Why? Like, here, I'm gonna put down a weird thing, and we're gonna have a strange shadow. I think you'll like it. That's what we'll do. Just for you. The maintenance guy in the game. That's because there's nobody in my park. That's why they're so happy. Okay. I would say we've got ourselves something here. What it is? I don't know. So I'm thinking that this thing. No. You know, why build when you can steal? Not like in Planet Coaster. Let me make that clear. I mean in Planet Coaster. And the other problem is I screwed this up. So there is that. There's that. So let's do the fixing of the screw up before I try to do anything else. Because I'll probably screw that up too. We can bring you back to there. That's as far as you can go. 90 degrees? 90 degrees? 90 degrees. There we go. No 90 degrees. No 90 degrees. Benjamin leave? I think he left and came back. Benjamin's still here. Okay, come on. Path me. Okay, now let's try that. Because before, it wouldn't have worked because, you know, I had the wrong bridge. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with the chat a little. Just a little. Because it's getting, like, to the point where I can hardly keep up anymore. Okay, catch you later, Reese Cup. Thanks for coming. At least I'm catching the important people saying hello and people saying bye. Okay. This is not straight. I believe, well, it's straight, but it's not in the right place. And of course, it's not even tall enough. That'll have to change as well. The other thing, I'm gonna need the other side. We're gonna need the other side too. Two sides to every bridge holder upper thingy. Are we gonna need the other side? So I don't think we're gonna need the other side. We built a 4-meter bridge. We should be able to use everything we have. Oh, I should have kept going. Okay, this is stucco, right? Stucco! One meter. I need a 2-meter stucco. Can you hey buddy, you got some 2-meter stucco? 2-meter stucco. And then we need like slope. Those trees better watch out. I don't know why. But it seems they better watch out. Is that right? Did you want me to put you there? Is that where you belong? Tell me. No, that's not where you belong. See, if you would have told me, we would have all been good. We wouldn't have this problem. And there's already one there. Okay, see? Okay, so I want to, like, carve this out. Because, you know, train. He's got a very low workload. He's unhappy because he can do more work. This job is a snooze fest. Well, yeah, that's because there's nobody here. And there's a reason for that. You know? There's a reason for it. Just in case I decide to clear out everything there. Which I probably won't. But we might as well have the walls in place to support what could be done. Actually, I could do some of it right now. I don't know. We'll leave that for now. So we've got that. That wasn't so bad. This is not working, not as difficult as it was thought to be originally. It's just a little bit of a weird staircase. And probably really not even that weird for Planet Coaster. I'm sure some people have much weirder staircases than I have. We're done with that building. New building, please. Yeah, we don't want to be looking up stuff from the Urban Dictionary. Hey, Silly Sloth. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so let's start from here. Actually, where's our best bet here? Like, this is kind of weird, actually, now that I think about it. So, what game? You made staircases that are non-standard? Like, I would have thought I would have been able to build right up here. Well, let's try a different one. Let's try another one. That's not the right angle. I'm pretty sure. Unless my eyes are deceiving me. Okay, so what's going on here? Why am I having this issue suddenly? Okay, I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna fix you. I'll fix you. I will show you who's boss. You will not tell me how to play the game. Okay. You're a building. And you're a copy of him. You're just a copy of a building. That's all you are. Being this guy. He's just a copy of him. He's not a real building. Actually, I should probably do the rest of the building first before I do that, right? Or we're just like building the same thing over and over and over and over again. Okay, so LOL Couples Retreat 52 is night. Is that what I'm being told? What was awesome is Boredom showed up the other day. And I haven't seen Boredom in so long. Yeah, let's edit the building. Let's edit the building game. Okay, so that's what we need. Done. I guess, you know what? Let's go and edit again. I could do this. Oh, yeah. Edit, done. Edit, done. Edit, done. We'll just go back and forth. I'll never get anything done. We could do this. And like have it as one. Oh, we can't. We can't. It will not. As one, it will not. So I was doing the right thing. I was doing the right thing. Okay, so, like, okay, challenges. I have plans for the park. You know, so, like, there's a lot of fine tuning that goes on in the park. Like, as you can tell, these riverbanks, just, it stops here. I've got to go in. I've got to make all this look, like, more realistic as opposed to Planet Coasterish. But, you know, so, you want a detailed build. you know, we could go and look and say, okay, you want a detailed build. Here's a detailed build. This little building here has 6,674 parts, but it's building parts, and you know, it's every little stick and board and everything is a little different part. Even the door handle is a trumpet. So this is a big build. You know, it's so big that I just haven't been able to finish it at this point. There's so much. I gotta fill in all this. I gotta finish this corner. I gotta finish all the corners. There's still work to do on it. It is so big. Now, the other thing is I do have the plan. There are plans in the works to build something out of completely. Well, it won't be completely, because there'll be some stuff that fits the bill for what we want to do with this stuff. So let's talk about this for a second. Come on, reset filters, not star shape. So I'm talking about building things with triangles and squares, basically. And the plan is to build a firefly at some point, which is going to sit somewhere in here. And it's going to be like basically life size. It might be a little bit bigger compared to the people in the game, you know. So it'll be a firefly built to scale. And it'll reside somewhere. There might be a platform out here specifically for it, or something like that. But there is a plan to do a detailed build. I'm already basically collecting a bunch of images and getting ready to do that. So everybody knows what a firefly is? So it's you know, Serenity was a firefly. And that's what I'm planning on building, is basically something like Serenity. So when it comes to detailed buildings, I have done the detailed building work. Like that doesn't even fit in the workshop, and it's not even finished yet. There's also, you know, builds like these, which aren't highly detailed, but they're like, these are the two things that are in the workshop. For a dark ride. Have I built a dark ride? I'm gonna have to say no. Mineswept, or he Yes, the spaceship. I would like to build a firefly. Serenity, you know. Mel. What's her name? Okay, Washburn and Mel Washburn. Why can't I remember their names? Like, Jane Cobb, of course. Walsh. Hoban. That's why I can't remember his name. Hoban Washburn. How the hell are you supposed to remember the name Hoban? Of course, and his wife Zoe, and River, and Simon, and yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna stop babbling about that right now, and I'm gonna continue building. Because nobody's interested in what I'm going to build. When I start talking about what I'm going to build, people start leaving. Okay, is that right? Is that what I wanted? Yeah, we'll make it like that. So I'll move this. Come on. Oh, crap. I'll move them. Move them in. So yeah, so the coaster build is going to start tomorrow. It's going to go on and on and on. It's not going to be an easy build, I'm sure of it. The problem I have is I don't know what I'm building it around. If that makes any sense. The things that it's going to be built around aren't there yet. They're going to have to be built after. And that might not be the easiest way to do things. But we'll see. What do I want to put here? I need a curvy thing. Building. Building stuff, please. Curvy stucco wall. You're not even the right curve? No. That's just bad form, game. Like, really? Like, what's going on? Why is this not the right curve? Oh, no. I know why. I is stupid. That's a 5-meter path. That's why nothing's fitting. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to do something a little different here. Ugh. Like sleep. No, I'm not gonna sleep. Sleep is for the weak. And the sleepy. Sleepy, of course, they get to sleep. Well, it's a sci-fi coaster, so it's gonna be in this area here. It's gonna be a launch coaster, so I'm figuring a trench. I don't know. I haven't had much luck building inside yet. I do want to do a coaster like that. I think this one here needs to go, and something needs to be done in that area. But tomorrow's coaster is a launch coaster. The launch is down a trench like a spaceship. My favorite cheese. What cheese do I eat the most, or my favorite cheese? Because they would be two different things. Definitely two different things. I'm just gonna say right off the bat, I probably eat more mozzarella cheese than any other cheese. Because that's pizza cheese. Next to that, I probably eat more cheddar. And my favorite cheese? I don't know. I like a mild blue cheese. I do like a mild blue cheese a lot. That might be my favorite cheese. Really nice mild blue. Sharp cheddar's nice. Really nice old cheddar, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go with a light blue cheese. So good on crackers, just so flavorful. Well, I'm glad to see everybody knows about the cake. Knowing about the cake is important. Cheesecake is pretty good. You know. Is the cake cheesecake? Oh, I can't duplicate that. Fine, game. I will do all of it by myself, by hand. So, I know it was, you know, somebody was asking. It was Jay asking about doing stuff like this. But as you can see, it's definitely a process that requires different things at different steps to make it all work. When it comes to these steps, I tell ya. Oh, I don't mean to be there. Turn it 90. What are we talking about? I hope we're both at the same point in the world, in the game. I guess I missed that. Hey, Tricky Plays. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's do this. What was this? What is this? Why are you here? Oh, you're part of a bridge. Okay. Well, we can't delete you. We need you. Yeah, I know, sometimes I will say that figuring out what people are saying in the stream and what they're talking about. The janitors were fighting? They've got to be bored. That's for sure. Because there's nobody in the park and there hasn't been for days. I should, you know, pause the park. Because why should I be paying janitors? You know how much it's cost me this month? So far I've lost $7,331 because of, well, it's not all the janitor. It's maintenance, the shop people. Oh, do you mean this piece here? He's saying 90 degrees, but there's nothing on a keyboard for a degree symbol. That I've got figured out. Well, okay, so yes. Yes, you do know how to do alt keys in order to get your degree symbol. But I'm guessing most people don't. I don't know the ASCII code for degrees. Though I had to use it on a website once that I was writing. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this. I should be doing this. Hey, swag boy. Basically every guest in Planet Coaster, like the reason, Tricky, I'm answering. The reason I'm not letting people in the park is because it drags the frame rate down so quick that we can't ride rides anymore. Building becomes really difficult and awkward. Like, it's to the point where, like, whoa. When I was, come on, game. When I was building the, like, you can't see it. It looks like a bunch of cigarettes. I don't like that. This thing from the distance. So, like, when I was building this, and I was, or was it, what was it? Building something. And I was copying and placing and copying and placing. It was so difficult because the frame rate was so low that I would be in a different place and have already placed something and it would place it somewhere else. And that's why the change to a park with nobody in it. It was all I could do to save my sanity. Oh, you know. So I still want to know why Planet Coaster will not let me copy this. Are they incapable of copying this? Have they decided that I, as a user of the game, do not deserve to have the ability to copy this? Is it a technological hurdle that needs to be overcome? Why can't I copy this? Yeah, it's kind of it's really hard in the comments in order to understand when people are like, okay, what? Do a Control D. Multi-select. Control D doesn't do anything. You can only do what's represented by here. And in multi-select, you can't duplicate. Yeah, there's just no way to do it. The only way Planet Coaster will allow you to do this. It's not just with a few guests, but with a few guests, you're not getting the experience. Last time I opened the park, we fully opened it, and we reached 17,500 guests. And then we closed it. We will open the park again, but it's going to be a few rides in. It's going to be like, okay, so Joe, what's going on here? This is the difference between building pieces, grid pieces, and non-grid pieces, like non-building pieces. Not all the building pieces are building pieces. You know, you can't have a building that's just this. If you were to put down this, this, and this, a building they would not make. These would just end up being three separate scenery pieces. That's not a building. A building isn't a building until there's a grid piece in it. So, as soon as you put a grid piece into this, you can't copy them as a set. The other problem, of course, is you can't copy this as a set anyway, because it's going to do the same thing. If I wanted to copy this, I could go in and do this multi-select, but again, boom, you can't copy it, you can only move it. Have I heard of the coaster named Griffin? I have not heard of Griffin. Put a grid piece in the ground with shift. Oh yes, yes, yeah. Yeah, that's how I built all the, you know, all these things. There's actually a hidden, like if you look at, where is it? All this. Oh, you can't see it. But yeah, I know all the tricks. Here's a, you want a trick? I got a trick for you. You'll have never seen this trick in the game ever. Ever. Let's take a building piece. So let's say we want we want 4-meter wall, and then we want at 45 degrees another wall, and at 45 degrees another wall, and you want it all in the same building. This is how you do it. You go in, you select the building, you choose the orientation, you change it by 45 degrees. Right? You with me so far? So all you've done is taken a building and changed it to 45 degrees. Put it down. You're going to edit that building, and then you're going to undo. And now we can put something at 45 degrees. Okay, we got that? We grab the building. We choose it. I hope I'm turning the right way. We turn it 45 degrees. I don't know which. We go back and edit in the building. We click undo. And now we're at a different angle. And we can place another thing down. Here. So, have you seen that trick before? I know, like right now, I kind of screwed it up and got one off center. But yes, you can use. Let's say you. Okay, so let's say you. Let's see. Let's. What are we doing? What do we do here? Let's go grab some path. And we're going to get a grid. We're gonna build some area of path. So let's say you have this in your park. Come on, game. Obstructed. I'll obstruct you. Mind swept. Oh. I can't try it. Okay, so we've got this in our park. And, you know, you have paths coming in and out. And in here, we've got something like, where am I going here? We've got this. With some ridiculous thing like this. Let's do this properly. Oh, yeah, that's it. Screw you, game. I hate you. No! No! It won't do it unless it's in a building. Ah, damn you, game. So, screw it. Screw it. I'm just gonna stick this thing down on here. And then we're gonna go, like, statue, and we're gonna get some stupid thing like this. Why does he have holes in his hand? What's that? Does water come out of there? Okay, and we don't want people to walk through this. We can use one of two things, actually. You know what? One thing you can use actually is kind of funny, because if you put garbage cans around there, they won't walk through the fountain, but they'll throw their garbage into it, which is really kind of funny. But the other one is the barrel planter. That's not it. Do I ever get sick of Planet Coaster? Oh yeah. Definitely. There's no doubt. So if we take this and we sink this in, like at each corner, actually you can, what's sort of better is you can flip them upside down. Oops. And if we were to put these at each corner, basically they would walk around the fountain now. Which is what's the problem with this whole setup. And yeah, that's something it took me a long time to figure that out. Well, I didn't figure that out, actually. I got that tip from somebody else. What it took me a long time to figure out is that I could make huge patches of path like that using the grid function. I accidentally found it when I was building all this under the ground pathing. Yeah, do I ever get sick of Planet Coaster? Yeah. Definitely. Like, I will admit that this whole playing every single day for, you know, multiple hours is, yeah, is something that would drive me mad eventually. But, you know, the good thing is, you know, at least when I come in, I'm instantly inspired. Yeah, but you can only use X to make perfectly symmetric fountains when you're in building. You gotta place a grid piece first. You can't use X otherwise. As soon as you hit X, it hides the item. The music, you think it's the music. We play it because of the music. So yeah, if you want to use symmetry, do symmetric stuff, I would always say the best bet is just go in and grab this little stick and make that the base of your fountain if you want to do that. What Jof is talking about here. And then you just go in and get fountains again. So I've placed that. I'm going to control X on it. Or no, you can't. Sorry, I can't on that. I need to place this manually. Now, because I'm in a building, I can control X and go, and I can choose the next thing. And I can just move it back up. You know, I don't want that. I just want that. And then I can go and, you know, everything's going to be symmetric. Whoops. I turned it all the way around. But unless you're in building mode, that is not going to work. In non-building mode, these things, putting that down, selecting it, and hitting Control X will... Oh, well, it was last time. Am I in building mode? I'm in building mode, that's why. Yeah, there's lots of tricks. One of the coolest ones I was taught yesterday, and this is the best trick I've ever learned in this game. And I'm going to use this one more than anything else. You just go into roofing, you choose roof trim, and you drop this anywhere, and boom, you now have 1/4 grid. That is one of the best tricks ever. So now I can take stuff and put them on every meter instead of every 2 meters. Yeah, I don't know if there's any more helpful a more helpful trick in this game than that one. Like now I can do so many. Oh, that's not even a grid part. Whereas normally, that's as close as you can get these together. There's another trick. I don't know if you knew that one, Jofa. Hey, Jasper. Oh yeah, okay, sorry. I don't know how to help. I help if I could, but I don't know how. And then I see it's actually just a typo. But thanks for being here. So yeah, that is definitely the coolest thing that I've learned lately. I don't know, I can't really think of anything else. But yeah, this square tile roof ridge. Just take it, bury it, boom, you got yourself a 1 meter by 1 meter squares instead of 4 meter by 4 meter. You know, I'm gonna ride this. I just gotta ride something. This is so yeah. When I get bored of Planet Coaster, I start. Oh, all the blood's like been squished out of my butt. Ugh. I'm not gonna, like, I don't know all the tricks, that's for sure, but I do know a few of them. But, you know, that's what this is for. We can all share. And as soon, like I said, as soon as I get the quantum singularity finished and get those doors fixed, I'll share that as well. Okay. Yeah, have a good night, Remco. I'm so glad you could make it. And you know, I'm here every day, and I'll be actually, on weekends, I start my first stream at noon, my time, so that'll be around 7 p.m. your time, so it's like daytime streaming instead of like night. So you can come, you know, subscribe, check the bell, and there'll be notifications when I'm coming up to do more Planet Coaster. I missed that ride. It was fun though, wasn't it? 7.79 seems to be the second most exciting ride in the park. I always wanted to know what was back here though. What is back here? It's just nothing. Wow. Oh, it disappeared on me. I could see that a moment ago, and then it just disappeared. Wow, okay. Yeah, I do 9 streams a week when I'm feeling up to it, which is 99% of the time. Well, okay, 98% of the time. Okay, what do I need to do? I was bridge building, and now I'm just babbling. I guess it's all part and package. If you want to see me build bridges, you got to see me babble, or hear me babble. So it must be horrible. Okay. I need those square columns. That's the only thing that saved me. Stucco. Not square. Semi-octagonal? Yeah, let's go with this. Your little buddy there's just not gonna cut it. Okay, so these have to sort of cut in a bit. Okay. How is this gonna work? Oh, well, it's not gonna work. It's gotta be a different building. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm lost. It'll be there. I make them all public on YouTube after we're done. Okay, so this is not right. That's the first thing that went wrong, was this. Why am I having a problem with this? Why am I having a problem with this? That might be why I'm having a problem with this. Just cover it, eh? I don't even think this needs to be that accurate. It could almost be completely random and it's still gonna work. Oh, or is it? Oh yeah, it'll work. I think it already has. I know I'm confused. Okay, so do we need? Do we have to? Oh, do I have to? I do. I do. So, we're not going to support this. I'm not supporting that. I got enough to support here. The undo button? Control Z? Control Y? Same as Windows. Actually, most of the key, if you think it out, it except for copy, which they use Control D instead of Control C. You know, cut. Well, cut is X. Advanced, yeah, it's kind of hard to say, but they're very similar. Other than the whole, they don't use Control C, which I find kind of weird. Uh-oh. Come on, let me choose the building. I don't want to edit the building. No such editing commands were issued. So we're at least gonna finish this. That's good. And I'm still kind of worried about the coaster tomorrow. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Why are you making me do this, game? Like, you know I can't see both at the same time when you bury this damn thing in the ground. Like, seriously, this should never, ever be buried in the ground. Of course, if they put it up here and I wanted to do something down there, I'd be opposite complaining. My complaint would be, sorry. I'm making myself dizzy. Okay, I think either one of these will do. Not right. Oh, it looks like both of them are gonna have to do. Come on. Now we'll get it lined up. Because if we don't, it'll look like this. Okay, well, you know what? It's crap. I love your positive outlook. It's what keeps me going. Okay, well, so that's the different, you know, ways that this all happens. I don't know. Different bridges. I don't think I have any more bridges to do here. Unless I'm going to do, like, bridges on all of this. I've thought about it. and then I've thought about it. But you know, the one other thing that I should mention, and it's important because this area looks awfully barren and you know, like a wasteland, a future wasteland. But there are going to be plants in here. I have figured out how it's going to happen. I just haven't started doing it yet. Like, basically, the plan is this. No, there was a fence. It's a fence. It's this. Oh, I can't paint it. Okay, the plan has changed, because I can't paint that. So, basically, maybe it'll be things like this. We'll use something like this. And we'll lay this out in a you know, garden type configuration. This is just rough. It's very rough. Something like that, and then no. Then I'm gonna go in here. And then I'm going in here. I'm in here. Do stuff for me. I'm gonna look at this stuff. We're gonna take this. We're gonna do this. Hey, Aaron. So this is the idea. This is not a garden, by the way. This is the stuff that the garden goes in. Using this as the soil type medium, as opposed to, you know, solid pieces of brown material, which don't really look like soil medium. And you know, I noticed a lot of the trees in this place grow out of the green ground. So I'm figuring if we do this here in the sci-fi area, I can have little, you know, we can have little parks. You know what I mean? We can do stuff like this with and that can be a thing. We can even make one of these. Like, look. Look, it's a rock garden. I'm kidding, of course. I should have left the trees. But that's sort of what another idea I've been contemplating on how I was going to get all this to start to come together, because there's so much work to do here. It's just an empty space right now. And we're going to be carving a big groove down the middle of it tomorrow. Would you, like, delete? Somehow I selected one of them. But yeah, so we're going to be carving out a big groove down the center of this tomorrow. I'm not sure how it's going to go. What we might find is that the platform area that it goes over is going to be actually over here. I don't know. I don't know these things yet. So for instance, if I wanted platform, like if we had a platform, you know, over here or something, another platform, I don't know, but yeah, the plan is to build the coaster. Beware of 3 a.m. Gameface. Well, yeah, I'm aware. I'll definitely be aware of it. But of course, I live in central Canada, so it's only like 8:46 right now. So I'm being aware of 9 p.m., which will be 3 a.m. in somewhere. Of course, it'll also be 7 p.m. somewhere else. But yeah, um, yeah. Sorry, you made it late, Aaron. I'm just about to give up for the day, I think. You know, most of my stuff in the last couple days has been 3 hours long, but for some reason today, I'm just not going to make that last 15 minutes. Or maybe I will. Maybe I will. Wait a minute. How can I do this? How can I do this? I can do this. We can do this instead. Sci-fi is going good, True Lies. It's going good. We're building our first sci-fi coaster tomorrow. Well, we're starting on it. Got ourselves a launch coaster to build. So that's where it's at right now. As soon as I'm done this ride, True Lies, have you seen? Oh yeah, you were here for Quantum. Yeah, that's right, you were here. That's right. I remember now. For some reason my frame rate seems like it's taking a hit. For some reason. I can't imagine why. Not doing anything. So yeah, the you know, we had a little bit of a crash yesterday when we were working on this platform actually. No, wait a minute. I had finished this platform. This is the final, not the final build of the platform, but a more up-to-date build with siding on it and stuff like that. I haven't really finished this. You know, we've got 10-15 minutes left here. Maybe I should just go in and put some work into this. Just like finish it. You know what I should do before I do that though? You know, before everybody just laughs at me and has the right to call me an idiot. I should probably save the park. Yeah, just so we don't like lose all our work. Because I did lose quite a bit yesterday. Okay, so I need to put a roof on this thing. We need panel roofing. What we need. Stucco. Panel. Yep. As soon as I'm done. Well, maybe not as soon as I'm done, but as soon as I get a chance, when I'm done, probably when I'm done this, I go eat. It's like, it's almost 9 o'clock at night here. I gotta go to bed by midnight. I gotta get up for work at a reasonable time. So, yeah, I generally, go and upload it right after I'm done. So we're trying to make it look like this thing gets lowered into the ground, and it doesn't look like it right yet. Lowered into the water, I should say, not into the ground. Because this is not ground, this is water. I know my earth, wind, and fire. And water. Maybe water, I don't know. Maybe I don't. I know my quantum physics. A little bit. Just a little bit. I used to find that stuff so interesting. Now I don't seem to have time to find anything interesting. Can I... No, what are we building here? I wanted to edit this. We editing that? Yeah, we are. It will be at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. So basically, it will be 21 hours from now. So, 3 hours ago, but tomorrow. We're gonna need some stuff on here. It just can't look like this. This looks silly. That would be ridiculous. Why would I do that? I guess I'd probably do it to see how high they went, right? Maybe pull them back to here. Yeah, we'll pull them back to here. And then what we're gonna do... Here we go. Now I know what I'm doing. It's all come together now. The problem these metal walkways, of course, because half of them are scenery. Excuse me. Half of them are scenery and half of them are building parts. Teleportation has been proven. Yes, quantum information has been moved from place to place, in a way. Gojira! Gojira! Okay, maybe this will work better. You know, I'm gonna say it again. Just some of the things in this game, like, did they really think this out when they made it? Like, it almost feels like it was just partially done. They're not really done it yet, because here we have a 4mm railing to fit this thing. And then you have a 2x2 block. So what do I rail that with? Huh? Huh? I ask you that. Sorry, I'm just frustrated. Miracle whip? Miracle. Sorry, you're making me. Okay, good. I was gonna lose my mind there for a moment. Just for a moment, and then it would come back, and I would have just been angry. Anybody watch Taras, a crazy Russian hacker? Or yeah. When you said Miracle Whip, that just made me think of Taurus for some reason. Taurus, or yeah, Taurus. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my laboratory. Safety is #1 priority. I love that guy. He's hilarious. At least it's not Roller Coaster Tycoon World. Why? What's wrong with Roller Coaster Tycoon World? You'll have to explain it to me. I've never played it. Just kidding. Well, I haven't played it, but I do want. I do know what's wrong with it. Frontier didn't make it. That's what's wrong with it. Okay, we're going back to buildings now. We need the other stairs. I haven't even played it, you know? I actually, I haven't even bought it. I thought about it. Then I looked at it and I'm like, holy crap, this doesn't even look as good. It's like in between Roller Coaster Tycoon RTC 3 and RTC 2. It looks like they decided to go back in time, quality wise, as opposed to things like this where they decided to go like into the future quality wise. At least that's my opinion. Which really shouldn't count for anything. Because, come on, I'm just a guy that builds coasters. Or parks. Or a park. Not even parks. I haven't even built parks yet. I'm still working on my first park. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, they can't. They're not really stealing ideas from Planet Coaster, you know. You know, like Frontier, the same company that did this, did Planet Coaster, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. So it's these guys that are actually stealing the ideas that belong to those other guys. I'm okay with it though. Like, I got no problems with that. At least if you're... At least that we knew these guys would do it right for us. These guys... Frontier develops games for their customers. I'm in... Hey, Jay. I'm in Manitoba. I'm in Winnipeg. Planet Coaster Tycoon. Yeah, exactly. You know, that's it. Frontier builds software, makes software to get more customers. Whatever, Atari and whatever did that Roller Coaster Tycoon, they just wanted money. So all they were looking for was money. They just want our money. Well, I'm glad it's of laughter. Otherwise, I'd be a little concerned. Should we call somebody? Okay, you know what? We're 3 hours in here. We've done so little work today. It's almost ridiculous. We stuck some lights in here. That took 20 minutes. You know, this is all coming together slowly. It definitely needs some work. It definitely needs some fine tuning. See, I wasn't my first exposure to Frontier was from Elite Dangerous, not from Roller Coaster Tycoon. So when I got the invitation to join the alpha of Planet Coaster, I like jumped right on, and I sucked at it. I was just horrible at it. Oh yeah, Frontier, like this is it. You know, this is what I love about this game, is I can build this. You know, the way this looks, everything about it, all this, you just can't get to that high level of detail in Roller Coaster Tycoon world. I don't even think they thought it was even possible. But Frontier has really, really pushed the boundaries here, and they've come up with something that's just amazing. I love this game. I could play this game forever. But right now, I'm getting bored of it. That sound right? That doesn't sound right. Yeah, if you strictly want to design roller coasters, go for No Limits 2. Want to design theme parks? This is where we need to be. This is your only option nowadays. I saw a guy playing Roller Coaster Tycoon World, the original. Sorry, Roller Coaster Tycoon, on a live stream last night. I was actually I decided to see how many people were streaming Planet Coaster, and it was nobody. You know. And there was a guy streaming Roller Coaster Tycoon, the original. It's like, wow. And I don't know, he was really happy with what he was building, and I'm like, it doesn't even seem like it's a thing, but I guess it was back then. When I think about it, I remember back then, and the games like SimCity, like the original SimCity. It's like, mind blown. Especially when, you know, we can do stuff like this today. This is the current level of build that I'm going for. Oh, it's floating in the air? You don't want to be floating in the air. You want to be on the ground. Well, some rides. What is N12? What is NL2? No Limits 2. Roller Coaster Simulator. It's basically a design package for roller coasters that allows you to ride them as well. As opposed to something that allows you to ride roller coasters which allows you to build them as well. Is sort of the way I look at No Limits 2. Mineswept is a very good No Limits 2 builder. Does that make a sense? Mineswept understands coasters more than I do. He's been building coasters in No Limits for as long as I've known him. That's why I know him. Yeah, that's why I know him. Okay, but you know what? I'm just babbling here. It's 3 hours and 5 minutes in. If I just keep going like this, we'll be here forever, and I can't be here forever. I need to eat. I need to feed myself. Feeding myself and not sleeping. Not feeding myself and not sleeping is not a good idea. We'll figure this out, but it won't be tomorrow because we're coaster building tomorrow. So get your imaginations ready because I'm gonna need them because I don't have an imagination. So I hope everybody joins me then, and let's close today's proceedings out with a little view of the fireworks. that we've spent so much time on yesterday, and we worked so hard to get to look good, and they still suck. Actually, they don't. I'm actually quite happy with the fireworks right now. Okay, everybody ready? Okay, let's go. Actually, do we want to watch them here? Or do we want to watch them from up here? Maybe we'll watch them from over here. No, we'll go to the top of here. No, there's no speakers. We can't hear the music. Okay, we'll watch them from down here. See? I told you I don't know what I'm doing. It's becoming more and more obvious now. Go! There we go. Much better to the music now. That one needs to be moved up. Okay, what are you doing? Planet Coaster, you're ruining it for everybody. It's alright. Stop. Call off the fireworks, shut her down. Okay, we're going to 40 seconds again. Now, no stuttering, Planet Coaster. No autosaves in the middle of a fireworks show. Huh? Right with the music. Almost right with the music. And there's 30 seconds of fireworks to let... Okay, those are too late, too. We only have 30 seconds of fireworks to make. And that's where it ends. So I'm happy with it. It's way better than it was the other day. I am so happy with it. And I'm going to leave this here. The park at night is such a lovely thing. It looks so awesome now. Sci-fi area looks scary, though. I bet you there's a lot of radiation there. So, I guess, until next time, I'm Gameface. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.